Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Lupita. If this is your first time here in my channel, welcome. So for today, we're going to be doing a mukbang. So I told you guys that I just wanted to sit down with you guys and just talk. And I told you guys I wanted to do like a sit down video, but I didn't want to do something like super boring, like a makeup tutorial or something like that. I wanted to do something interesting. And you guys were like, oh my God, Pita, do something that is food related. And you know, a bitch is pregnant. So I was like, say no more. So I went to this kind of like taqueria place. So I did get a tostada de fajita. I have 2 tacos de bistec. These are the especiales, which come with cheese. It was also supposed to come with avocado. They did me dirty. And then cilantro, cebolla, onion, all that stuff. Oh, sorry, got interrupted. And over here we have a sope, and this is a sope de carnitas, which carnitas is basically just like pork meat. And then we have some cucumber, we have some onion, chile. I have my salsa here, and I have, these are like pickled onions with radish and stuff. And then I have this Joya. This is an apple soda. So my mouth is salivating, but let me tell you guys what we're doing today. So what I'm gonna do today is gonna be a mukbang, but it's not just going to be just me eating. So if you guys follow me on my Instagram, you guys would be familiar with Valle Friday. And if you're not familiar with it, Valle Friday, I go live every single Friday on my Instagram. Everyone submits any confessions they have, any advice that you need in your love life in general, or just, you know, girl, sometimes you're just going through stuff. And so everyone submits whatever they want anonymously. Everything is anonymous, and then I will go live. I will pop the question on the screen. Everything is anonymous, so no one knows who you are, and then I give my point of view, like any advice that I have, and then everyone else who is live also gives advice. So everyone was like, Pita, you should really try to do Therapita on YouTube, and I was like, ooh, that's a really good idea. So I told everyone to submit basically how they do it for Therapita Friday, but instead I was gonna be for a YouTube video, and oh my God, my mind was blown. You guys went insane. I think you guys submitted way more stuff than when it's actually Therapita Friday. So I was like, I think you guys are really going to like this video. And if you guys like this video, let me know, girl, because I'll be down to film this like once a week. Just make sure to smash this video with a huge thumbs up. If I see this video has a lot of thumbs up, then I'll refilm this video all over again, and we can probably do it like a weekly type of video thing. So yeah, that's basically how it's going to be. And since I know it's not live, here's what I think. I'll be really cool if I read to you guys what everyone submitted, and then I give my advice, and then you guys can drop it down below in the comment section and just type whatever advice you have. Let's get started. Before we get started with the questions, guys, let me take a bite of one taco. Me and baby A are starving, so I'm gonna pour my soda here. That is so satisfying. Fun fact, guys, by the way, I haven't seen this brand of soda since the last time I went to Mexico, which is Joya. This is just your apple soft drink, but I got so excited when I saw this brand. I was like, oh my God. It took me back to my childhood memories. Okay, so let's get the sleeves up. I'm gonna take this salsa, and I'm just gonna rip a little corner here. I'm gonna try to like eat all nice for you guys, but it probably won't be possible because I'm starving. We're gonna put some limoncito on this. And if you're pregnant or watching this in the middle of the night, I am so sorry, because you're probably going to be craving this right now, and it looks so good. Okay, here we go. Wow. Bitch, this is good. This is really good. Ooh, girl, this salsa is not plain. Ooh. I'm gonna take some cucumber. I've never seen them serve tacos with cucumber, actually, so this is kind of new to me. Let's get the show on the road. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the questions. And remember, guys, this is just my opinion. This is what I think. Everyone thinks differently. Okay, so the first question is, I'm getting frustrated with my husband because he doesn't help me with the baby. Help. So here's what I personally think, and I feel like this happens a lot with like a lot of guys thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna help you with the baby and stuff like that. But I don't know if you guys follow me on my vlogging channel. When Jason tried to prank me saying that he wasn't ready to be a double dad or whatever, and I was like, okay, now all of a sudden you're not ready, but you weren't complaining when you were making the baby, right? So you gotta let him know, girl, that when you do the baby, you don't do the baby by yourself. It takes two people. And the same way that he had, you know what, to do the baby, he needs to have the same responsibility to take care of the baby. I caught my fiance talking to his baby mom about getting back together. I don't know what to do. Oh, girl, no. Oh. Hold my earrings. Okay, that is, and he's your fiance. Oh, baby girl, good thing he is your fiance. He is not your husband. He is your fiance, okay? Let me tell you something. Girl, he's gonna stay a fiance. He's gonna be, you're not gonna move to the husband part. Let me tell you why. The fact that he's trying to get back together with her, that's like a huge no-no. That's like, no. He's disrespecting you. That like basically means that he doesn't wanna be with you. And like, sometimes, you know, sometimes I just don't understand, man. Like, why did he ask you to marry him? And then he's trying to get back with the baby mama. Like, it just doesn't make sense. He is your fiance, okay? He is not your husband, so you can still walk away from this relationship. And me personally, from my point of view, this is what I would do. I would grab my ring, I would slap it in his face, just throw it in his face, grab a trash bag, throw the whole man away, because you deserve someone so much better. I feel like sometimes we are probably like scared to leave the person because we're just scared to start all over. But we really have to like know our worth and know our value and just be like, I deserve something so much better than this person. I would walk away from it and I would cancel all the plans for the wedding. But that's just what I think. Again, guys, in the comments down below, leave your advice. From your point of view, what do you think? My boyfriend keeps cheating on me and I don't know what to do. It's been 3 years with him. Help, Pita. Okay, let me tell you something. I've been there and I feel you and I understand you. Which is why when I hear things like this, like, oh, I've been cheated on and I'm still with him. I've been through that and I've been in your shoes. I wish someone would have told me, like, knock some sense into me when I was going through that. And I just want to tell you, girl, that if they do it to you once, they will do it to you twice and they'll do it to you 3 times and they'll step all over you like you're just a doormat, because no matter what, they will always think that you are there for them no matter what. Why? Because you let the first time slide by and you let the second time slide by. So here's their mentality. Huh, she forgave me the first and second and third time. She'll forgive me again. She'll always be there for me. So yeah, girl, if he's been cheating on you and you were still with him for 3 years, no, girl, you gotta, again, grab a trash bag and throw the whole man away. My boyfriend is not the same anymore. Ya no me enseña cariño, ¿qué hago? So I'm gonna translate this because I know not everyone knows Spanish. My boyfriend is not the same anymore. He is not like lovey-dovey. He's not as affectionate with me as before. What do I do? I'm really into these questions. I'm not even eating my food. Hold on, let me take another bite. So I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like in every relationship, there's always like that lovey-dovey phase that you first go through when you're first dating. Like you get nervous, like you get those little butterflies and you're like, oh my God, should I hold his hand? Oh my God, he's about to kiss me, the first kiss, you know? But then eventually life happens and like the lovey-dovey phase starts to fade away, right? Now, not completely, because I feel like whenever sometimes me and Jason, my boyfriend, go out, and it's just me and him, I still like get butterflies in my stomach when it's just me and him, because I feel like we're like dating all over again. So I feel like it doesn't completely fade away, but it's not the same as like the beginning. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just what I think. I would say you should really let him know, like, hey, like you're not as like affectionate as you were before, and maybe he'll like tell you why. And like, you know, it's just communication. It really is important. Like it might sound cheesy, like, oh my God, she's saying like the same thing over and over, communication. But trust me, if you open up to your partner and you start communicating a lot, you'll see the difference. Next question, how do you guys keep love alive after all these years together? Ooh, good question. So me and Jason have been dating for, we're going to be 5 years now in a couple of days. So it's gonna be our anniversary for 5 years. So how do we keep the love alive? We goof around so much, guys. We're so goofy. Like I do things with him that like I wouldn't even do like with one of my best friends. Like we're just so goofy around each other. We're not embarrassed. we're not embarrassed to be ourselves in front of each other. I feel like that's also very important. And we like to just like joke around, and also we like to take trips here once in a while. To keep the love alive, you really have to spice up your relationship. And there's a lot of ways that you can spice up your relationship. There's a lot of ways, if you know what I mean, you can do. And there's literally nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with spicing things up in your relationship and looking things up online, or asking your partner, like, is there something you've always wanted to try? Like, do not be shy. Do not be scared to ask your partner what they like, what they don't like, you know? And also, we like to take like mini road trips sometimes from here and there, because again, it's just me and him, and it kind of feels like we're dating all over again. And we just like don't take our son. It's just us two. And like also guys, don't ever be afraid to leave your kids behind for just a getaway with you and your husband, or you and your wife or boyfriend, or whatever the case is. Don't ever feel ashamed for leaving your kids behind for you to just go on a getaway with you and your partner. There is nothing wrong with putting yourself first once in a while. If you work hard, you take care of your kids, you bust your ass working, girl, there is literally nothing wrong with leaving your kids behind. I really have noticed that a lot of moms get bashed when they go out like once a month with their friends to get like wine, or like go with their partner, like, oh my god, how are you like able to leave your kids behind? And like, correct me if I'm wrong guys, but I've really noticed that it's always the people that don't have kids that criticize your parenting. And I feel like you should never criticize anyone else's parenting until you've been in that person's shoes. Like, we are no one to judge anyone, and that is like not okay. Like, sometimes I see people saying something about parenting and I'm like, dude, do you even have a kid? Like, you really can't judge a parent or say, oh my god, when I have a kid, like it's never gonna be like this and that, because time change, and like everything can change, like from here to when you're actually a parent. When you actually have your kids, I feel like that's when you are allowed to say something, you know, because now you have your kids, you've lived through it, you've witnessed it and all that stuff. But yeah, don't ever feel ashamed of leaving your kids behind if you ever want to go like on a little road trip, you know? Next question, living with my boyfriend's family. So I'm guessing you're asking me if this is like wrong or if it's right to live with your boyfriend's family. I lived with my boyfriend's family for a good almost, how long was I there for? For 4.5 years. I think we were there for 4.5 years. I got a lot of crap for living with my in-laws. Oh my god, what are you gonna do with your life? Are you gonna live with your in-laws your entire life? I got so much crap for it, guys. But let me tell you something. As long as you have a plan and you have a goal, there is nothing wrong with living with your in-laws. Okay, before I move on to the next question, let me move on to this right here. This looks bomb. Okay, we're gonna put a little salsa on this. And the next question is, do you think taking prenatals helped you get pregnant? So, a lot of people keep asking me this because I told you guys that I started taking these prenatals that I bought at Target. I generally think the prenatals didn't work or didn't do anything. I feel like it was just me that I told myself like, it's okay, Pita, if you're not able to have any more kids, at least you were blessed enough to have one kid. And I feel like also stress can really affect you when you're trying to get pregnant and nothing happens. So I was just kind of like, you know what, God's timing is perfect. I'm just going to leave it in his hands. And if I get pregnant, I get pregnant. If I am no longer able to get pregnant, then everything happens for a reason. I am a true believer that everything happens for a reason, guys. And then bang, when I least expected it, I was already pregnant. So I feel like I just told myself, it's okay. It's okay to sometimes not be okay. Just let it happen. If it happens, it happens. If not, no. I stopped putting like too much stress on myself, you know? Next question. What is the hardest thing of being a YouTuber? Ooh. This one's a good one. Oh my god. I almost dropped this whole thing, dude. Okay, so I think one of the hardest things is definitely having a tough skin. You really do need to have a very tough skin, guys, because a lot of people can say a lot of mean things, and that can really affect you, not only you, but also like mentally. Also, something else, you really get judged a lot. Like, a lot of people say like, oh my god, YouTubers only get pregnant to get views, or like, oh my god, YouTubers make money so easy, they don't even do anything, they just sit in front of their cameras and they just talk and do this and that. And I feel like that's one of the hardest things. Again, you have to have really tough skin because it looks easy, but it's not easy. There's so much going behind it. There's so much, you know, that we don't show in camera. There's so much things that go behind camera. And so I feel like that's one of the hardest things, like being judged, like, oh my God, like she's a YouTuber. Oh my God, you know, like a lot of people usually judge you, but it's not as easy as it seems. I think that's one of like the hardest things. Next question. I want to do something for my boyfriend to keep the fire in our relationship. Any ideas? A little role play moment. There's a lot of things that you can do, girl. Take a trip. I mean, a little role play moment wouldn't hurt. There's a lot of things that you can do. Maybe just go on a picnic. What else can you do? Go to like the first place where you had your first date. Like there's a lot of like cute little things that you can do to like keep the relationship, like the fire alive in the relationship, you know? Grapefruit. If you know the grapefruit inside joke, you know it. If you guys want to leave it in the comments down below for everyone else to get the grapefruit joke, leave it down below in the comment section. Okay, how do you stay happy with family problems? Ooh, a lot of you guys probably don't know this because I really never talk about it, because I feel like I want you guys to come to my channel and feel joy and feel happy. If you're having a crappy day, have a better day after watching my video. And you know, I feel like that is my goal for my videos, to make you guys happy. But I don't think I've ever said it, but I do have a very broken family. And a lot of you guys always think that I'm older. I think it's because I act a little bit older than my age, but I am actually just 22 years old. And after I left my house, everything kind of just crumbled down. And so it wasn't easy for me. That's something that I really struggled a lot behind cameras, and that I kind of still struggle with a little bit, but I've learned to just accept it. But I did struggle with that for a lot of years, guys, behind cameras, and I never told anyone anything because it just, for me, family is everything, and it hit me really hard. So I do have a very broken family, and how do I stay happy with it? I kind of just came to realizing that that's just how it is, and that now I have to start worrying about my family. I have a baby on the way. I have my son. I have Jason. So now I have my family. I just kind of came to the conclusion that that's who I need to worry about. Yes, of course, like don't get me wrong. My mom is my world. My dad is my world. And if they ever need me, I'm there to help them. But I just came to the conclusion that my mom and my dad, they lived their life. They decided to live their life however they wanted to. And, you know, they might not be perfect, and they both made mistakes, and they both did things. But I decided that now I have to worry about my family and start my family traditions and start doing my own things with my family, you know? So that's how I kind of just kept happy with it. I just focused in me and my son and in Jason, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to focus on us. What are your goals you plan to accomplish for 2020? Oh my God, I feel like every single time I complete a goal, I have to set myself another goal and then another goal, and that's how you just kind of like keep yourself going. My goal for 2020 is to feel more happy than what I already am, to have my baby in my hands, and to buy myself a Range Rover. Yes, bitch. To travel a lot, to be more happy than what I already am, to just be with my family, to make good memories, just to enjoy life, you know? To enjoy life. Those are my plans for 2020. Oh, and to reach 1 million subscribers. That's another goal. Someone said, talk about the baby. So, what can I say about my baby? I am now 16 weeks, 5 more months to go. That's crazy. We're almost like halfway there. I still don't feel the baby kick. I heard that I'm supposed to start feeling like little flutters and like baby move. Still haven't felt anything. But me and the baby are doing really good. After like the whole morning sickness situation that I had, everything has been going pretty smooth actually. I've just been having like a lot of lower back pain, but that's super normal because I messed up my back when I was in drill team. But other than that, me and the baby are just living and thriving and being happy. This person said he wants me to send him pictures every 30 seconds. Ooh, girl, I'm guessing that's you have a jealous boyfriend or a jealous husband. That's what I'm understanding. Being a little jealous it's okay, but being way too extremely jealous to the point where like, send me a picture. Oh, I'm in the restroom. Send me a picture of you in the restroom. I'm with my friends. Send me a picture of you and your friends. That's a little too extreme, girl. I feel like I wouldn't be able to live with that or just deal with a person like that, you know? I feel like that's also like him not trusting you. And for me, if there's no trust, if there's no respect, there's nothing at all. I'm scared to stand up to my parents about what I actually want to do in life. I feel like you should never be scared to stand up for something that you truly believe in, something that you really feel passionate about and you love. A lot of successful people in this world have been said no, have been told no so many times. And so many doors have been slammed in their faces saying no, and look, now they're one of the most successful people. So I feel like when you truly believe in something, don't ever be scared to stand up for something that you truly believe in. Just go for it. Talk to your parents. Your parents are your parents. At the end of the day, I feel like they're always going to support you no matter what. How do I leave my toxic ex? We still keep in contact and I miss him even more every time we talk. You gotta remind yourself why he's an ex. Why is he an ex, you know? So how do you leave him? You block his phone number, you delete him from all social medias, and you just tell yourself that you're going to move forward and try to move on. It'll hurt a little bit, but you'll heal. These pickled onion and radish are like at another level. At this point, girl, I ain't even trying to be cute eating. I'm just enjoying my food. Next question, did you experience PP hair loss after Liam? What did you do to help it out? I'm 3 months PP. I'm not gonna mention the word because you guys are gonna roast the heck out of me. My accent is really strong sometimes and I cannot pronounce words. I think you pronounce it postpartum depression. I don't know. PP, we're gonna call it PP. So I did experience that. I lost a lot of hair. But what did I do to prevent it? Nothing, girl. Nothing really helped me. I just kept losing my hair and losing my hair. And which is now why I have so much baby hair here. But I really didn't do anything about it. If you guys know what helps for that, leave it in the comment section for her. Okay, I need some advice on high school friends. My friends are changing and I feel like we don't have a connection no more. So I feel like when it comes to high school friends, that can be kind of tough. Especially after you graduate. That's when it'll really hit you that a lot of your high school friends would just go their own way and everyone will be living their life. And it'll be kind of hard. It'll be really hard to try to get together, like to hang out, to have like lunch and stuff like that. Because everyone's like doing their own thing, you know? So sometimes it's okay that you lose friends. It's just part of life. Everyone goes about doing their life and, you know, doing their own thing. That's just what I think, you know? So don't really like take it personal if you guys are like drifting away and stuff like that, because life happens and a lot of things, after you get out of high school, you really start realizing what life is. Like, whoa, I'm out of high school. What do I do with my life now? You know, that's like a big step. Like, you're out of high school, now you have to make a decision what you're gonna do with your life. So like, don't take it personal if they're fading away and stuff like that, you know? Money is an issue in my relationship. Me paying for everything. Any advice? Split everything 50-50. You really have to talk to your partner about this because it's not fair that you both work and you're the only one that's spending your money in the relationship. You know what I mean? I feel like it shouldn't be like that. Like, I feel like if you were alone, obviously you pay your own bills because you're alone. But if you're living with this person, they don't want to pay anything. That's kind of like, it's kind of wrong of them. That they're letting all the weight on you. Like, all your paycheck is going to go towards the bills and he's not going to pay anything. That's kind of like not fair to me. So I feel like you need to talk to him and let him know that it's 50-50, girl. I truly believe that it has to be 50-50. Thoughts on dating someone older? I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Love is love. I feel like age doesn't really matter. I feel like age is just a number, you know? That's what I think. Of course, please be 18 and older. Please be 18 and older. If you're 18 and under, that's a whole different story. How do you feel about PORN in relationships? Well, girl, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just kidding. Everyone is different. I feel like this is such a touchy topic because everyone is different. Like, there's some people that would tell you, oh, hell no, girl. Like, he ain't watching that, you know? And then there's gonna be another people that tell you, girl, as long as you watch it with him, there's nothing wrong with it. And there's gonna be those girls like, they're gonna be like, oh, hell no, girl, he's looking at girls over there that like, bam and bam, and I'm over here like meh, meh. Me AF, you know? So I feel like it's just, it's just different. Like, you gotta do, you know what? At the end of the day, girl, don't worry about what anyone says about certain thing. As long as it works for you and your partner, as long as you and your partner are good and you guys are happy and just thriving, that's all that matters. So if you want to watch that with your partner, if that's your thing, you go Glen Coco. Ain't no one gonna judge you here, girl. You do your thing. You do whatever works for your relationship. You gotta do your thing. How can you love your body? Because I really dislike my body and I feel so uncomfortable. You just gotta accept yourself. You just gotta accept yourself for how you are, who you are, and just love yourself. Let me tell you how to love yourself. Let me just give this last bite. Don't just think that you have to look this certain way because everyone pictures the perfect girl has to look this way. There's no one in this world is perfect. Let me tell you that. No one is perfect in this world. Me, for example, I'm itty bitty titty committee and I always have very long days. I'm not thick, you know, but I've learned to love myself. Yes, I have very long days, but girl, I'll still be getting down, twerking a little bit, you know. I'm working on my bachelor, but I lost love for my field of study and I can't disappoint my family. Wow, this is a tough one. This is a really tough one. I never went to college. And at one point I did feel like I disappointed my family. I'm not gonna lie. Especially when I told my parents I wanted to do beauty school instead of college. That was really hard. I feel like for my parents that was like a huge slap in the face, like, whoa, she wants to do beauty school, you know? But I feel like at first I did disappoint my parents, but I felt like it might sound effed up, but I felt like I didn't ever want to disappoint myself, because if I disappointed myself and then I disappointed my parents, then I would feel like I completely disappointed everyone, including myself. So I was like, you know what? I feel like my parents are going to be disappointed a little bit, but I will prove them wrong and I will be happy. And I know that when they see me happy, they will be happy for me. And don't care about anyone else. Like, just care about your immediate family. Don't care about like your tias, your uncles. People are always going to say stuff about you. Just worry about your immediate family and they will always have your back no matter what. And do what makes you happy. If your boyfriend / baby daddy doesn't let you see his phone, should I worry? Kinda. Yeah. It kind of depends. Why doesn't he let you see his phone? You know? I feel like yes and no. For example, if Jason doesn't like let me see his phone, I know something is up. Like, oh, he's trying to surprise me or something, because I really know him. I have trust in him, you know? But if it starts to be like a frequent thing, like, no, you can't see my phone, then okay, we're gonna have an issue there, because why do you not let me see your phone? What is wrong with it, you know? So I feel like it's just a matter of, you really know your person, you really know the person that you're with. And if this is a thing to where they even take the phone to the restroom and you don't know their password and stuff like that, then you should be a little concerned. But it just kind of depends on the situation, you know? Everyone around me is getting pregnant. We've been trying for 3-4 years. I feel sad. You know what? Before I go to bed, I truly pray for every woman out there that is struggling with getting pregnant. Because I've been there and I know the pain. And I feel like you won't ever understand that pain until you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pregnancy tests and they all say no. I feel like that's when you truly start to understand that pain. You're just like, dang, this sucks. Like, wow. Just don't stress about it and just tell yourself, just let loose and say, if it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And I know it sucks to say if it doesn't, it doesn't. Trust me, because oh my God, when I would say that, my stomach would drop. I would be like, if it doesn't, it doesn't. And then I would feel like something in my stomach drop. But don't let that define your worth. Do not let that define your worth, because you are still a beautiful woman and you are worth so much. God's timing is perfect, and just do not let that define your worth. Do not let one little stick with a line define your worth, okay? Do not let that happen, girl, because I love you and you're worth so much. Last question, teen pregnancy. Ooh, this is like a huge thing. When someone says that you were in your life when you're pregnant when you're a teen, I say, no, you don't. No, you don't. I'm not encouraging you to go out and get pregnant as a teen. Do not do that. I'm not encouraging that. When I got pregnant, everyone was like, oh my God, you're so young. You're not financially stable. You know, you're not ready. What are you doing? You ruined your life, all this and that. And I feel like when you get pregnant, guys, being financially stable is just the piece of the pie. It's just the piece of a pie. It's not the whole pie. It's just the piece of a pie. You have to not only be, yeah, financially stable, but money does not buy happiness, guys. I feel like a lot of people think like, oh my God, these people have money and they're super, super happy. Like, money does not buy happiness. Oh, it helps. It helps in life. It helps a lot, but it does not bring you happiness and it does not buy you happiness. So I feel like that's just the piece of a pie, being financially stable. But you also have to be like ready that your life does change. You have to make a decision. Do I let myself go? Do I just listen to other people telling me my life is over? And do I just listen to them and just sit here and just, yeah, sit here and just say, what the heck? My life is over. They're right. You know? Or do you take all that BS in and say, no, F you, F you, F you, and F you. That is not going to be my life. I'm not going to listen to you. I am determined and I'm going to tell myself that I can do it and I can do it. My son was my motivation. And, you know, I got pregnant at a very young age and I was like, I'm not going to ruin my life. I am going to provide for my son. I'm going to do whatever it takes. At one point, I had 3 jobs. One of the jobs, I had to clean a daycare. I had to scrub little kids' toilets. I had to go walk around the building with my little janitor's car. And all the people that lived in that building would look at me up and down like if I was nothing. I was just a janitor girl, cleaning little toilets, mopping, scrubbing the floors, all that. But did I give enough? No, I didn't, because I knew I had a decent job. I knew that I needed to do whatever it took to not ruin my life and to do good for my family and to provide for my family. And now I don't have to scrub toilets. I pull through everything and I tell myself, this is temporarily, Pita. This is temporarily. I got this. I will make it happen. My dream will come true and I got this. And I did it. Blessed. And I did it. You just really have to tell yourself, you have to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you? If you got pregnant at a young age, you did not ruin your life, trust me. That is not true, girl, not true. As long as you know where you're heading in life and you have a goal, you'll be good. I am so full already, guys. I feel like I have to save this for later. I'm definitely going to have this for dinner. That is going to be my dinner because I am so full. Everything was delicious, guys. I wish I could have ate my food a little bit faster, but I was like really into it, talking to you guys, just having like a conversation and stuff like that. So if you guys really liked today's video, give it a huge thumbs up. If this video gets like 5,000 likes or more, I'll do a part 2. Let me know if you guys really want to see more videos like this and stuff like that. And if you guys want to tune in Friday nights to watch it live, like not only my opinion, but everyone else's opinion that is live on Instagram Live, make sure to go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. And every Friday morning, I put a little box so everyone can submit their questions and stuff, and then I'll let you guys know what time I'm going live on Friday night. Or if you guys like this better, we can keep on doing this like a daily thing, and if this video gets 5,000 likes or more, that lets me know that you guys want to see a part 2, and I'll film a part 2 and we can like do it like this, like mukbang style, and then I can eat like different stuff and like that, you know? So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can be part of the Pita family and we can reach 1 mil. Also, don't forget to hit the little notification so you can notify the next time I'm uploading a new video. I love you guys so much, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.